Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Insight. I am your host, Ryan Fox. Today's episode, Sinbad's actual obedience training. So first, you would get him into a heel. Sinbad's it. Good boy. Good boy. You would take the leash and you make it into a long leash. Now what you want to do, because he's going to be lying down because he has a bond with you, he's going to want to curl around your foot or your leg. And to prevent that, what you want to do is you want to move your left foot forward. This prevents him from curling around your foot, and also it's a target for the dog. Right now, he understands that we're going to do something because I put him into a long leash. The only times you would do this is when you're going to the bathroom, if you're doing obedience, or if you're at a restaurant and he's under the table, you will put him into a long leash so that way you can have it draped over your leg, or you would actually have it under your foot and then over your leg, so that way you can control him a lot better. Right now we're going to do obedience. Sinbad, down. You see, he's kind of curled, but he's not curled around my foot. My foot has prevented him from doing that. Good boy, Sinbad. And you always want to praise him when he's actually done something. Sinbad, sit. Good boy. Good boy. So he's sit. Come on, heel. There we go. Good boy. So he's just one set of downs and one set of sits. He has two more to go. Okay? Sinbad, down. Good. And if you notice how I say down, the ow is a little bit longer, so it's more of a down, kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, everybody get down, kind of thing. Good boy, Sinbad. Yes. All right, Sinbad, sit. Good boy. You got one more to go. And you don't have to do this fast. You actually want to have some time in between. Kind of the reason why I'm talking to you while I'm doing him. Sinbad, down. Good boy. And of course he grunts. He's just like, I don't want to do this, but he has to. It keeps his training up, especially if we're out in public and he's on harness and everything. So, we do this every single day. Sinbad, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so now we're going to do stays. So we're actually going to move just a little bit, just for the camera, okay? Sinbad, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, Sinbad. Good boy. Now, when you tell him to stay, you don't say his name. You only say his name in a command if you want him to do something. Telling him to stay, well, he's not doing anything. He's just staying. You don't say his name. Stay. And you move in front of him, and you move back to the point where you actually have some tension on his leash. Now, if you notice how I'm holding it, there's a loop. The one thing you want to do, and one thing you should know, is that you never put your hand through the leash and hold it like this. Never do that. Most people do that when they walk their dogs. You shouldn't even do it then. You know why? Because this, if they lunge, is a good way for you to break your wrist. With the loop, you stick your thumb through and you grab with the other finger, so that way when they pull, there's hardly any tension. Hardly any tension, and you have a lot more control. Stay. I told him to stay, and I'm trailing the leash back to him, and I come so that he's on my left side. So that was one. Stay. And I go in front of him. I go until there is some tension in the leash. Notice I have my left foot forward. This is just, the standard footing that you usually have. Stay. Trail the leash back to him. And you have him on your left. And trailing the leash isn't just, for, someone that's legally blind like I am. So that you, can obviously walk back to him. It's training for the dog to know what to feel And also, if someone's that's fully blind, it's a good way to actually find their dog again. Now we need to do the recalls. Stay. So you do the stay again. Again, you move back until you have tension. Left foot forward. And when you tell him to come, you're going to tap your leg twice. Like when I was telling him to sit, you tap your leg twice. Sit back, come. And you help him by trailing the leash. And he goes into a sitting position on your left side. That is a perfect recall. Stay. Again, I go in front of him. I go back until I have tension in the leash. I'm going to move to the side a bit in case he hits the tripod for the camera. So back up. And I trail the leash until he's at my side. Good boy. Now that he's done all his training, you're going to take the leash and you're going to bring it into a short leash, just like this. And you're going to tell him, okay, good boy, Sinbad, good boy. The reason you do this is to release the dog from all the commands that you have just done, good boy. And yeah, that's basically what we do on a daily basis, and those are his obedience. We do that every single day. I would never do it twice a day unless he is struggling with his commands when he's on harness or off harness, and if he's misbehaving and not doing what he's supposed to do, that's when you do the obedience again to get him to focus. Unless that does happen, you know, then you would do the obedience again. But most of the time, he is such a good dog, and we only need to do it once a day. Only on rare occasions we would need to do it twice. But yeah, that is Sinbad, and that is what we usually do on a daily basis. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you did, then go ahead, hit that like button. Also comment if you have any questions. Please drop a like. And as always, please subscribe. Again, I am your host, Ryan Fox, hoping that you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.